but then you went too far. When your ship has sailed and all your dreams are lost, everything is wrong, you feel like it's your fault. Just remember, I will be there for you, baby. Remember, there's nothing out there to get you, don't forget it. When life throws lemons, just call on me.
Welcome back to my channel. Today is Tuesday, June 3rd, and we are officially on summer break. I have been a little bit sick the past couple days, not anything debilitating, just kind of like a sniffle and not 100%. So last week we were in Cinnamon Shore for our beach vacation with some family friends. We stayed there Friday to Friday over Memorial Day weekend into the following week, and it was just so much fun. If you've never been to Cinnamon Shore, it's in Port Aransas, Texas. So it's about a 3.5 hour drive from our house. And the beaches are just really, really nice. The water was like relatively clear. And honestly, the first 2 days, the water was so warm, and there was, I guess, some weather that had come in, and there were tons of jellyfish. The white, like clear, kind of like big ones. And actually me and my friend Kellen got stung by one of them on one of the first days there. And it was not a big deal whatsoever. It was just kind of like, you know, it stung a little bit and then it started to itch and then it was gone. But anyway, the weather was beautiful. I think it only rained one morning, and that particular morning we decided to go to the aquarium. And the Texas State Aquarium, if you've never been, is really good. We had such a good time. The dolphin show, it was just the best. Everybody loved it. It was everyone's favorite, but they had sharks there and sea turtles and stingrays. They got to pet the stingrays. It was a really good time. So Cinnamon Shore, it's like this little golf cart community, very similar to the kind that you might find if you were in Florida, like 30A. I've never been, but it kind of sounds the same. Anyway, it's a kind of self-contained community, and it's just gorgeous. The houses are beautiful. There's a bunch of different pools that you can go to. Some of the pools have bars, and there's little restaurants there. There's shops. There's this little coffee shop. It was just so much fun. The kids had an absolute blast. I'm just like the most happy about these core memories that the kids are making. And you know, they had so much fun with our family friends. They all have little kids, so all the kids got to hang out together and go to the beach together and go to the pool and play and sleep in the little trundle beds together. So it was nice. The house was perfect for us. It's like a 3-bedroom house. And then we happened to have a pool, a small pool right behind our house. So you could literally walk out the back door and the pool was right there. So we didn't even need to pack up or anything. We could just walk out of the house and go swimming. Me and my friend Kellen, we got up early a few mornings and we went and grabbed coffee and then did beach walks. And it's just so nice. There's something about the beach that is just just good for the soul. It's soothing, it's relaxing. You kind of forget about all the noise. I tried to disconnect from my phone as much as possible, but still try to capture the moments and stuff like that. But it was a really nice week. It was our second time being there. Last year we went over Labor Day and it was Thursday to a Monday. And so this, we had a full entire week and it just felt a lot more chill and relaxed. We weren't trying to cram a million things into a few days and, you know, just having 2 families in a house as opposed to last time we had 4 families living in a house, so 16 people, including kids. And it was a little bit hectic, but it was just the best time. So we're gonna, you know, keep on with the tradition, and it was just so much fun. So now that we are back, we came back on Friday, which was so nice because I had the whole weekend to kind of reset, get the house in order. I did all of the laundry over the weekend and got the house, you know, cleaned up and everything like that. So it was nice to have those days to kind of reset. But now we are back into the summer routine. And it's been so nice, you guys. Chase has been out of school for, you know, a couple weeks, and he just started the summer program at my daughter Quinn's daycare. So it's been really nice to just, I mean, it's only the second day of this routine, but yesterday and today we could get up leisurely. I slept in until 7 yesterday, and so did the kids. We weren't rushing to get Chase off to school or anything like that. And then it's just a 6-minute drive down to the daycare where I can drop both of them off. And then I'm able to actually work until 4:30 without having to leave and pick them up and come back and then finish up work. So it feels like I have so much more time in the day, and like I almost feel guilty, like I'm doing something wrong because I'm not getting up early and rushing to get somewhere. I don't know, it's a weird feeling, but I really like it. It's just so much less of a stress. I feel like finally I'm gonna be able to kind of be on top of stuff. I made that video of being so burnt out. I feel like April and May have just been so chaotic, so filled with events and trips and stuff for school, like Chase's school and Easter, Mother's Day, a ton of stuff. Both of me and Chase's birthdays, it's been hectic. And we have nothing planned in June. I mean, aside from birthdays that we get invited to and just your typical weekend, going to the pool, hanging out with friends, things like that. There's no big events. I'm just so looking forward to having quiet time and just not much to do. So Chase is in the summer camp program at Quinn's school and he loves it. Chase is just, he's so easy because he loves any kind of social activity, any activity in general. If you tell him that we're doing something, he is down for it. And so, you know, yesterday I actually had a little bit of it was a sad drop off. So, you know, we're coming back from Quinn not being in school for over a week, and then Chase's first day at this new camp. Chase was all excited and everything. He was asking me, they're gonna, you know, they bring in different activities for them to do. And what's really nice is they actually include lunch. So I don't have to even pack a lunch for Chase. So I'm just gonna pack lunch for Quinn. But anyway, we get into the school and Quinn has a complete meltdown because she wants to drop Chase off in his classroom before her classroom. And coincidentally, his classroom and her classroom are right across the hall from each other. Like you can literally look into both of the windows. They can look window to window and see each other. So that's really nice. But Quinn freaked out because she wanted to go into Chase's classroom and drop him off. But I said no, because it's a new thing for him. I wanted to say hello to the teacher and, you know, ask a couple questions, introduce myself, introduce Chase. And Quinn she needed to just go into her classroom and start her normal stuff. So she had a complete meltdown because I made her go into her classroom first. And so she's crying, she's hysterical. I wanted to drop Chase off first. So then Chase gets all upset. He starts kind of crying. It was a whole thing. So I had to just like get the teacher to pull Quinn aside, and I left, brought Chase to his classroom. By then he was fine. He was just kind of tearing up. He's like, I want to go home. I don't want to be here. But I'm like, you're going to have a good time. You're going to love it. And they were sending me pictures of him the whole day, and he absolutely loved it. When I came to pick him up, he was like, it's too early. Like, I'm not ready to go. I'm not ready to go home. You came too early. So he was having so much fun and he loved it. So all is good. It's gonna be a good summer. I'm so glad that this worked out. So it's about 9 o'clock right now. I have a meeting coming up at 10. So I'm gonna actually go ahead and make some breakfast. I'm gonna do my normal wrap and have that before my meeting, and then kind of use the morning to bang out a lot of work. I had talked to you guys in a previous video about how I've been trying to eat within the first 30 minutes of getting up, and honestly, you guys, it's been very difficult for me, and for a couple of reasons. Number one, I am just not hungry whatsoever when I wake up, and the days that I did wake up and eat were days that I worked out. So I think I'm gonna keep that consistent because I think it's good to have a little fuel in your body if I'm going to be doing a workout, but I just am not into it. I don't know. I'm at the point where I figured out what works for me. And so it's like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it kind of a thing. But I really hadn't seen a difference. I did it consistently for a week and I felt hungrier throughout the day. So I guess that makes sense because I'm kickstarting my metabolism many hours before I normally would. So I don't know if that's hurting or hindering. I think I've eaten more because I felt more hungry. So I don't know. My weight seems to be fluctuating within 2 pounds, which I'm assuming is normal. So I don't think I'm like putting on weight, but it's annoying to feel hungry throughout the day, if that makes sense. Because normally when I intermittent fast, on a day that I don't work out, I wouldn't start to feel hungry until around 11-ish. And that's when I would make my first meal. And I just feel like I was more in control of the calories and my eating window, and I don't know. I just think that when you program your body to eat a certain way for so many years, it's very hard to deprogram and to shift that. So when I'm conscious of the way that I'm eating, like this, like getting up and consciously saying to myself, you need to eat something within 30 minutes, I feel like it puts more of a stress on my body. And for some reason, I gain more weight and I eat more. And so that's just the way that it's always been for me. Whenever I say, oh, I need to lose 5 pounds, or oh, add more protein, or eat very super strict keto, it always backfires because I put this like stress on myself. I am over analytical and I either overeat or I undereat, and it just never works. So I don't know, you guys. I'm just a big believer of you know your body the best, and I sometimes find it hard to take the advice of some of these experts because every body, literal body, is different, and every body requires a different amount of calories and requires a different amount of protein and exercise, and everybody's lifestyle is different. So it's hard for me to wrap my head around blanket statements like every woman who is in perimenopause or is 38 and older needs to eat within the first 30 minutes of them waking up. I just can't imagine that that's true. Unless you're waking up and you're finding yourself ravenous and you actually are hungry, then you should eat. So I think I'm gonna go back to intuitive eating, and I'm gonna eat when I feel like eating. And honestly, when intermittent fasting is good for me, I will do it. You know, some mornings I just get very busy and I don't have time to eat. I drop the kids off and then I come back and I have back-to-back meetings and I'm trying to get my day started, and then all of a sudden it's 11 o'clock and it's the first time that I can eat. But I don't know, that's just the way that it's gonna be. I cannot have an extremely strict eating schedule for myself. It just has to be fluid. So some days I'll intermittent fast, some days I won't, and it is what it is. I think in general, I might be going through perimenopause, and that's why my hormones are a little out of whack, but I'm doing everything that I can to correct that. And honestly, the more I focus on it, the more I see the symptoms. You know what I mean? It's kind of like when you're pregnant, when you're trying to get pregnant and you're looking for the symptoms, you're looking for things, those indicators to say, oh, I might be pregnant because I had a headache this day, or I might be pregnant because I felt really nauseous this day, or I felt really exhausted this day. And that's kind of what I feel like I've been doing. So with like the perimenopause symptoms, I feel like the more I focus on, oh, I really recognize that I had a headache for 2 days, it must be this. So when I'm not focused on looking for the symptoms, then they're not there. Anyway, long-winded way to say that I like to do these tests with my body and like experiment and stuff like that just to see what can happen. But usually I end up going back to the way that I've always eaten or whatever, because that's what works for me. So that's kind of the end of it. Anyway, I am going to make my wrap and then get back to work, have my meeting, and I will probably check in with you in the afternoon. I am pretty much good around the house. I did my floors yesterday. I did all of our laundry over the weekend, so that's all done. The only thing I need to do is change the sheets on my bed and clean my bathroom. So I think I should have some time to do that at some point, and that's my day. And then around a little after 4, I'll go pick up the kids, and they have swim lessons tonight. And so this is day 2 of our new summer routine. I hope y'all are doing good. I know some of you probably still have kids in school depending on where you live in the country, but hopefully the weather is good for y'all and you're, almost in summer mode or in summer mode too. Okay, I'll check back in with you guys in a little bit.
From a different star, flying over streets and our broken hearts, but they can't even touch us. We found a different beat. Paradise is waiting and we bought the leaves. Ooh, getting caught in the mist, there's so many that never get out of. They're feeding the fears and the doubts. Ooh, but we go and we run to the end and we run without shame. We own the game.
It's 2:23. I have gotten so much done today. I can't tell you, it's so weird. but the amount of extra time I feel like I have now that the kids are just at a daycare instead of me having to leave and pick up Chase. Basically, it would be in about 40 minutes. I have an extra hour now. It's so nice, and even more, you know, like I don't have to pick them up right at 4 or 4:30. I can leave them for a little while longer if I need to. But anyway, I needed to make some hard-boiled eggs for my salad tonight, so I have them going over there on the stove, and I feel really good about the house. It's in a good shape. The bathroom is clean. The sheets on the bed are changed. All the laundry is done, and it's only Tuesday. So I feel like I'm getting back on track. I also just made a hair appointment. My hair is it's gotten so long, and the ends of it, like especially on this side, these ends don't even curl anymore. They just are so dead. So I need to chop off like probably 2 inches and then get my layers touched up and my face frame trimmed and everything. So I'll be really happy about that. I also need to make an appointment for Quinn to get her hair cut. I think it's honestly been almost 2 years since her last haircut, and she could use like a good 2 to 3 inch chopping as well. So that's kind of what is going on. I also got a jury summons randomly in the mail, so I had to go online and handle that. Hopefully they're just gonna dismiss me because I have 2 little kids, and I think that's what happened last time I got the jury summons. You like check a box saying that you're the primary caregiver to children under 12, and they'll just let you go. So hopefully that's fine. So I'm going to head back to work. I've got, you know, an hour and a half-ish left to go, and I'm working on this project that I really need to wrap up and get done today. So I wanna focus on that, and I will check back in a little bit.
Pick up the dice, give it a roll. You never really know which way to go. Feel it inside, feel the spark, lift you up when you're falling apart. We think we know it all, we stand 10 feet small, with our head under ground. I think I've seen it all, that I've come so far, but it just got me high till I broke down. Does somebody know of a place where your heart doesn't sink like a stone? When you're naked and broken, nowhere to go. Does somebody know? Does somebody know of a place where the green isn't covered by snow every time?
Hi guys, it is 4:23. I am at my kids' daycare right now. I'm gonna go pick them up. The day is over. I have logged off of work. It was a very productive day, a very chill day. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will talk to you in the next one. Bye.